Today we're going to cite a book, a print source. And rule of thumb is to never use information from the cover of the book. You actually have to open the book to its title page. And this is what the title page of this book looks like. And then let's take a look at our template. The first thing that we need to look for is the author's name. And so when I look at the title page, I see that today we have two authors' names. And so we take the first author's name and we type last name, comma, first name, Morrison, comma, Jessica, comma, and then just Steve Goldsworthy, period. Okay. And I'll show you at the end of this screencast where you can find information if you have multiple authors. And just for example's sake, I chose a title in this book, chapter title, and it was called Lunar Eclipses. Remember that it's part of a whole, and that's why we're using the quotation marks. Okay. Now to the container. The container is what's holding the information that we're using. And so in this instance, it's the title of the book. And so when I look at the title page, our title is Eclipses. Remember that this needs to be italicized, comma. Now looking at the title page, I'm not seeing any other contributors. That doesn't mean I might not find that on the copyright page, but if it was saying edited by or illustrated by, I would include those people's names. Version, I am not seeing any version numbers. I am not seeing any book numbers, volume numbers, anything like that. And so when you don't have that information, remember that you just skip it. So we're down to publisher, number 7. And I do have the publishing company's name, and you usually find the logo down below here, or it's, just type there. AV2 by Weigel is our publishing company. Now, when you turn the page to the copyright page, okay, right away, right at the top, I see AV2 by Weigel, but also then here in the fine print it says published by AV2 Weigel. And so that is who my publisher is. And so I'm going to do AV, and then I need a superscript 2. So go up into Format, select Superscript, put your 2 in, okay, and then take your clear formatting so that you can type the rest of it. Okay, that's our publisher. And then we need a publication date, and in the fine print it says here copyright 2018. This is a brand new book in our collection, so I would check it out. It has all these links and things, extra information for you to use for your research. Now location, it's asking the location of the information. And so the chapter that I was using for my example, Lunar Eclipses, say I found information on page, let's see, page 8. So I would go P dot, and Google's going to want to capitalize it, page 8. You do not have a capital P in your citation, okay? So if it's a single page that you're using, that's what you do. If you're going to use multiple pages, then what you need to do is go P, and then the numbers of pages that you're using, and just go back and correct Google because it needs to be lowercase. Okay, and so there's our information on this print source. And so you take the information, you just put it all in order. It's really easy. Remember, 1 space in between each little chunk. So you have Morrison, comma, Jessica, comma, and Steve Goldsworthy. Lunar Eclipses, Eclipses, AV2 by Weigel, 2018, pages 8 through 9, period. That's it. Remember that your citations need to be double spaced, and any line after that first line of your citation needs to be indented. That's what's called a hanging indent. Now, if you're having some issues with whatever print source you're using, remember that you have wonderful resources at your fingertips. In the middle and high school library resources, click on the third tab at the top, your Research Assistant Tools, and go to our MLA 8 citation guide and open it up. I know of no other school district that does this for their students or staff to help them. What you find are answers to each section of this template to help you. And then after that information, we provide you with many examples for all different kinds of print and digital resources. Okay, how do you cite it? And we also then give you a citation at the end. So use this resource. It's phenomenal, and it'll answer a lot of your questions. If you get stuck and you need some help, that's what I'm here for. Please feel free to come and email me, stop in the library. I'd be more than happy to help you. Have fun.